Today we're gonna take Sony video that looks like this and make it look like this. I don't know when this came out. I don't know since when this has been available. I've done a little search on YouTube, found nothing on it. So here we are. This is fantastic. So all the remaining Sony shooters out there that didn't jump ship to Nikon and Panasonic over the last 6 months are pretty familiar with a program called Sony Catalyst Browse or Sony Catalyst Prepare. And the main reason that people tend to use this software is so Catalyst can use the gyro data from their Sony camera and stabilize the camera to your liking. But something that I didn't know existed was a brand new plugin for Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve. And guess what? It does the same thing that Sony Catalyst Browse does. Now there is one little catch to this. It's not free. There is a free version, but it's 1000% completely useless because they put a big old fat chunky pill-shaped watermark right in a part of your screen to where you can't crop it out. So they want you to pay, and it's $9.99 a month. But if you're a Sony shooter and you're on the go a lot, or you're a vlogger with your Sony camera, then this $9.99 is worth it. I'm paying it. Dude, AI is killing it. I don't know if on your phone, whether you're like Samsung, a Google, or an iPhone user. I'm an iPhone user. You get things like Image Playground, even things like ChatGPT and Gemini. You upload a picture of yourself and you ask it to like recreate this photo of yourself, and then it kind of just maybe sort of kind of looks like you. Now, some AI is great, but some is still a little shaky, especially when it comes to images and videos. Well, I was on Artlist the other day, and they have this new AI model that made the absolute best AI image of me. It was so good that it looked exactly like me, and I used it for my new profile picture on my Instagram. Go check me out. So that model is called Seedream, and it's Seedream 4.5, and just look at the results that we're getting here. So just a simple photo that was taken of me at a restaurant with an iPhone, and I uploaded it to Seedream 4.5 on Artlist, and I said, put me in a orange desert sitting on top of a rock. Let's see what it came up with, huh? Shall we? I mean, it got my exact jacket, it got my exact face, got my smile, it got my exact hat, all the details in it. It also lit the image perfectly to where the sun would be and how I would be lit in a situation like that. But it goes a step further. We can go over and click a button that says animate. Have a realistic asteroid-looking UFO flying from behind the subject. The person should go from smiling to shocked as the alien spacecraft flies in and lands behind them. Let's click animate. I don't know how they're doing it so much more affordable than other platforms out there, but if you are looking for some of the best AI tools that you could possibly find anywhere right now, Artlist is the spot to go. So check out the special link in the description below, start your free trial, and just go explore. So I'm using DaVinci Resolve. In DaVinci, you could either go from the edit page, or you could do it on the color tab, type in Catalyst, and there you go. You have an adjust clip and an adjust color clip. So what we're gonna do is drag the adjust clip right onto our first node. As you can see, a pop-up comes up in several different languages, and it says preview not analyzed. So you have to come over here, click the analyze button. It's gonna do its thing. It's gonna take a quick second, and boom, it's gonna automatically apply some things. And as you can see, it cropped in a whole bunch. But for me, I'm kind of a control freak. This is a little bit too cropped in for me, so I'm gonna take it off auto. I'm gonna make my own adjustment, and let's just see how much little bit of stabilization we could actually get away with. So now we're gonna just crank this up just a little bit, maybe to like 30, yeah, 41. Let's see what 0.041 does. I mean, come on. Hold on a second, I gotta say something here. Does Sony now have the best image stabilization in the game? And you might say, well, it's digital image stabilization, so what? When you think of GoPro, you think of phenomenal image stabilization, right? That's all digital. There is no optical image stabilization in those cameras whatsoever. You think of iPhones, you think of all the new smartphones that are really good at taking video. Most of them have really, really good image stabilization now. Guess what they're using? Gyro data to stabilize the footage.
Wait a minute, where it's at, you should know I got it in the bag. Don't don't know how to act.
Now, if you don't see yourself using this on the regular, I would say don't use it. If you're just a full-time gimbal user or a full-time tripod user, you might not have to use this. If you're a run and gun type person and you just bring your camera around and you like to vlog, you like to handhold, and you just want to turn your camera on and go, this might be the move for you. Yes, it's $10 a month. I think Sony's crazy for that. I don't think it should be 10 pennies a month. Sony should want their users that buy their expensive gear to have access to their best tools like Catalyst Prepare's image stabilization, and now you gotta pay $10 a month, $120 a year. I don't know how I feel about that. Seems kind of like something that should just be included if you're a Sony supporter. They should want you to have the best image stabilization, which now I will argue Sony does. And it's quick. It's a lot quicker than using Catalyst Browse as a separate entity. Now we have a plugin built right into DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro, and it works fantastic. Just remember, crank your shutter up a little bit and turn all image stabilization off if you're sure that you're gonna use this plugin after the fact. So I don't know, let me know down below what you guys think. I think it's spectacular. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Sony, for giving us this plugin. Would be nice to make it a little bit free, please. I'll see you guys next time. Solo!